So without any further delay, please, Mercer County, New Jersey, join me in welcoming Iron Chef Cat Cora.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Hi, everybody. Wow. Thank you, thank you. What an introduction. Where did you find that bio? I've got to shorten that a little bit. I was falling asleep back there. Just kidding. No, good job. I like the joke too. That that was good.
Mercer?
Yeah, I like that though. That was very clever, wasn't it? I slipped that in there. That little. You've got to be smart about it. That's right. That's ingenuity. You got to be smart about when you're marketing yourself and marketing where you're working for. That's good. Good endorsement there. I like that. All right. So what we're doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for coming out. I'm glad. It's really, really fun to be here, and what a beautiful drive. What a gorgeous area. I haven't been up this way, but this is absolutely beautiful up here, and what a fine day today. Was it not just amazing? I'm sure you guys, after all the snow and out the winter that you guys had, that the winter went into spring that you had, you kind of skipped to spring, but now you have summer here, right? Everybody's happy. So. All right, so I'm going to get started. We've got a lot to do today because I want to have plenty of time to talk to everybody as you come through the line, sign books, take pictures, and just visit a little bit with everybody, and took your time out to come. So I appreciate that, and it's, like I said, it's great to be here. My new book, Cat Cora's Classics with a Twist. Now this book is really, I'm doing a couple recipes from the book, and this is really a fun book. This was probably it took me the longest to create this book because really what I did was I took classics from all over the world, a lot of our favorites that we know, and really gave them my own twist, made them healthier. Because as we all know, some of the old classics that you might find in restaurants, you might be a little more intimidated to cook at home. Things that are a little bit, some of the old classics are a little heavier, lots of butter, lots of cream, things like that. Not that that's not good, it doesn't have its place in the dessert section. But some of the things that I've made in the entrees and the soups and the salads, I think you're going to find that they're absolutely delicious, like what we're making tonight, right? You guys have tasted it, correct? Yeah, I think they can hear you in the back. Can you guys hear me in the back? You guys have my mic on? Is my mic on? Let's check. There we go. All right, that might be a little bit too loud for my voice. I've got to either tone the voice down or like bring the mic down a little bit. Let's see here. Turn it back on. Can you guys hear me? There we go. Woo. Okay, now I've got to bring the voice down a little bit. I don't want to blow you guys out either. But what I was saying is that, a lot of these dishes are really fantastic. I mean, who loves a good Caesar salad? Great Caesar salad. So what I did was I took Caesar salad and I made it with I made a spicy dressing, spicy Caesar dressing with chipotle croutons. I made a salmon burger. I love salmon, and this is a fresh salmon burger. We've got things like this flank steak, this chili lime flank steak, soft taco. Who doesn't love a soft taco with a grilled pineapple salsa? I've got a guacamole in there that's grilled. The avocado has been grilled first and then mixed in to make the guacamole. So lots of fun red velvet cupcakes. Red velvet coconut cake. I mean, so a lot of really good, fantastic, old classic recipes. Who remembers the grasshopper? The little cocktail the grasshopper. Nobody wants to raise their hand. I saw some people go, oh. The grasshopper, we brought that back, but made it really fresh and fun and unique and something that's a lot different than what you might have been used to in the past. So really wanted to do is make this book and these recipes user-friendly, great for the home chef, something that you could be proud of when you put it on your table for your family or your friends or when folks are gathering around. And really super made them very easy. Made them with all the ingredients in my book you can find in any grocery store. I don't want you to have to go online, pay an arm and a leg, thank you, pay an arm and a leg for ingredients, for fancy ingredients, when you can get great ingredients right in your local grocery store. So that's really important to me, and obviously the health aspect. So what we're going to start with is flank steak on these tacos, and I love this cut of meat, and the reason I love it so much is because it's inexpensive and it tastes great. Flank steak is a really great cut of meat. And you can see that it's nice and flat. It's really good for slicing. So anytime you're doing a fajitas or you're doing tacos like we're doing tonight, really great for slicing, for grilling and slicing. When you marinate it, really soaks in the marinade and infuses very easily, where something like a New York is a little bit denser. So something like this really brings on the flavors quickly. So what I have here is a little bit of kosher salt I'm adding in, make it a quick, kind of a wet rub. I'm going to put on there. A little bit of pepper, some lime juice, is going on. So it's kind of a spice with a little bit of wetness to it. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of garlic powder. Yes, I'm using garlic powder. I actually like garlic powder. Not garlic salt, because I don't like the saltiness of it, but garlic powder is actually a great substitute for fresh garlic as well. Fresh garlic is always great, but if you don't have that and you don't have time to get that, garlic powder, my dad used a lot of garlic powder in different marinades and things, and so does a lot of the Greeks in the Greek, in the town that I'm from. So I learned a lot about using garlic powder when I was in Greece as well. So ground cumin and a little bit of chili powder. So a nice, light, lots of bold flavors in here, but a really, really good, intense flavor. Nothing too hot or spicy, just a really good mix of flavor. And then I mix it up really quickly, pour it over the flank steak, and then I like to let this marinate in the refrigerator covered for about 1 to 4 hours. So we really, really get some, flip it over a little bit, make sure you get some flavor on both sides, not just one side. We don't want to do the one-sided marinating, so I'm going to get a lot of flavor on both sides and make sure I get it mixed in there really well. Okay, covered 1 to 4 hours on that. So I'm going to leave it right there. Perfect. And you want this nice and trimmed. So the flank steak usually does come trimmed if you want to trim off a little more of the fat on it, but really, literally, you need a little bit of that fat on there. Because flank steak is very, it's already a lean cut of meat. It's already very lean. It cooks very fast. So, I mean, when I put this on a grill pan, when I heat this thing up and put it on, it doesn't take long. It's about 6 minutes on each side. So 12 minutes total if you want medium rare. And obviously, if you want to cook it a little bit longer, you want well, you want medium well, you want to cook it a little bit longer till it's nice and firm. Okay, that's how you can test it. Now, on this side, what I'm going to do is while my pan is heating up, I've got another grill pan, and if you don't have, if it is cold, obviously you guys have long winters sometimes, right? You guys had a little bit of a long winter this year. The grill pans are really great. I mean, you're not going to get that natural wood char on there, but you definitely get the feeling of grilling. So, you like that feeling of grilling. So sometimes you just want to have something grilled, right? I mean, you just want to see it, taste it, get a little flavor from it. So what I like to do with this is I like to take fresh pineapple, and I cut the pineapple here, and take a nice grill pan skillet, and just cut all the eye, we call them eyes, the little brown spots on there. Just trim off the pineapple really nicely. You get nice fresh chunks here, and you can get pineapple almost year-round now. And just start grilling it. And this is about 3 minutes on each side, just so you get a nice browning on there. Really nice caramels, and this is super, super easy to do. And you can also, I like to do in the summer when you guys know stone fruit, like nectarines, peaches come in season. They are fantastic grilled. I'll give you a quick little recipe that you won't forget, I promise you, because it's only 3 ingredients. Take a nectarine, maybe 4 ingredients, a little bit of olive oil on it or a peach, grill it really lightly, 3 minutes on each, about 3 minutes, something like that. Take it off, put it on a plate, put some sliced prosciutto on it, on and around it, and a little bit of sliced Parmesan or pecorino. Fantastic. You get the salty, the sweet, the nice brininess from the cheese, and that tartness from the fruit. It's a great recipe. I do it a lot during the summer. All right, so we get this pineapple on there. And while that's grilling, I'm going to walk over and get my flank steak on. Now, I'm not going to set off any alarms in here, am I? We're not going to set any sprinklers off, are we? You promise? All right, we'll see soon. All right. It's like Iron Chef. You got to cook at your own risk, right? Cook at your own risk.